This week on Point of Impact, the team and I are headed down to Gracemont, Oklahoma to hunt hogs with No Mercy Outfitters. It's a nice change of pace from whitetail season, especially the long, tough one that we had. We were so excited to end our bad luck streak and get down to Oklahoma and hopefully just have mid-50s and sunny weather the entire time we were down there. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, and as soon as we got down there, we got in one good evening hunt, and the entire rest of the weekend it absolutely poured. I didn't even think it rained in Oklahoma, but it rained 3 to 4 inches while we were down there in a 2-day span. So the hunting was tough, but we were still able to get some hogs on the ground. We hope you enjoy this episode. We had a lot of fun bringing it to you. Thanks for watching Point of Impact.
Point of Impact is brought to you by Under Armour. Go where you don't belong. Rage, the revolutionary rear-deploying expandable broadhead. Advanced takedown tree stands. Reinventing the way you hang your tree stand. Throw the bone deer attractant. Nocturnal lighted knocks. Bass Pro, the granddaddy of all outdoor stores. And McBee Custom Homes.
Been on the road for a couple hours now. We're stuck in the middle of Kansas filling up. Funny stopping at this gas station. 2 years ago we came on a hog hunt out here and Tyler Murphy ran us out of gas. He ended up hitchhiking with someone and came to this gas station to fill up a little 5-gallon tank. So it's always funny stopping here and it brings back some good memories. Got a couple hours left and we'll be hunting tonight. Well, we finally arrived to Gracemont, Oklahoma. It's not much of a town. There's one little diner. We were coming in thinking there was going to be Sonics and Dairy Queens to eat at. But there's one family diner, and that's where we're going to stop and eat before we meet up with the guides, and they'll take us out and show us the land. Well, we finally got out here to camp. It's gorgeous down here in this valley, and just checking out these new cameras that our friends at Garmin sent us. The Garmin Verb. Shoots 1080p. It's an awesome little camera, and we're excited to try them out. We're actually getting ready to go out to the woods right now, so this will be our first time using them, and we're excited for it.
Well, the group is heading out to the stand. We're riding in a, what do you call this? A paddy wagon?
Yeah,
Paddy wagon. Almost looks like a jail cell. But we're all in here. Looks like it's going to be a pretty good night out. We'll see what happens.
It's the first night in Oklahoma. We're on a hog hunt out here, and it is thick out here where we're hunting at. We can only see, 40 yards probably. The feeder's at 30 yards away. We're on the ground. It's pretty, I'm with my bow, so first time going with my bow before. I've killed hogs, but never with the bow. So I'm pretty pumped. Stay with us and see what can happen. We're here at No Mercy Outfitters. We're hunting in a evergreen tree and a ladder stand. So I am literally about 5 feet below Steven. If you can see, I'm about 5 foot above the ground. I think my farthest shot is probably 14 yards. So if I miss tonight, I give everybody the right to make fun of me. It's kind of different hunting in Oklahoma, hunting after a different type of animal. But I'm excited. Steven and I are both pretty pumped. He gets done tomorrow, so I have to get it done tonight.
So the first evening, me and Ryan, we set up a ground blind, just down there trying to see what No Mercy really had to offer. And we had plenty of hogs around us. I mean, we are covered. And every time I went to pull back, they spotted me and ran off. And it was still fun though, but I was really excited to get out there for day 2.
Cole was seeing pigs all night long, and unfortunately, every time he drew back, they'd run off. And so were Jesse and I. We'd seen a couple small pigs early on that we weren't really looking to shoot, especially 5 minutes into the hunt. And right before dark, we had a big boar come out with a group of pigs, and Jesse was ready to shoot him.
The weather was perfect for the first evening sit. I was hunting in the advanced tree stand smackdown, while Steven was literally 8 feet above me just because of how the way the tree was shaped and all the branches that were coming out. But we still knew it was going to be a good sit. We had a ton of hogs come in, but since Steven and I were 8 feet apart, it was difficult to communicate on which hog we were going to shoot. After being drawn back for 45 seconds, Steven finally gave me the go-ahead to shoot this big old boar right under the feeder.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Thank you. That was awesome. He comes out of the woods. It's just this giant beast of a hog. He comes straight up the hill. I was holding back. Dude, I was like, oh no, I can't hold no much longer. And finally, you're like, take him. Air fist bump. Thank you for filming me. Now the scary part. I know. Going into the woods. Dude, that's this thick dipper. Let's hope I hit him good so he didn't go too far. That's a big hog though. That's awesome. Thank you. Sign. See the blood on that? Covered the whole way. Steven's pretty sure I heart shot him. Complete pass through, blood squirted out everywhere. I'm gonna leave the bow here. I don't know how much good it did me in there. Steven gave me this. This is honestly very dangerous. We're going into this thick timber. There's still hogs everywhere, and they're not something to mess with. So wish us luck.
Well, luckily we had lots of chances tonight. Luckily this one came in he came a little late. A group of 7 came in, about 7, and he came in late. I was about to shoot another hog, and then he just comes running up this hill, and me and Steven hear this grunt, and you could just tell it was a big old boar. He comes walking out, walks not 12 yards from the stand. I'm only 5 feet up in the air. It was an easy shot. I was able to put it right through the heart. He didn't run but 30 yards, but that hill is straight down. It's like this. Might be one of the hardest drags that Steven and I have ever done, but it was just an awesome hunt, and I want to thank No Mercy Outfitters for letting us come down here and hunt on their property, and can't wait till tomorrow.
If you enjoy hunting, we have the website for you. Come visit pointofimpacttv.com and get access to videos, pictures, staff bios, and our showtime schedule for Pursuit Channel. Why Point of Impact TV? Because we live to hunt.
After that first evening hunt, everyone was so excited to get back to the house and review Jesse's footage. No Mercy, the outfitters lined us up with an awesome guest house with everything you could want for a hog outfitter. A nice kitchen, laundry machines, even a fireplace. That next morning when we woke up, we were in for a bit of a surprise. We walked outside, and instead of seeing a beautiful sunrise, we seen storm clouds in the distance, and with it, a ton of rain. Luckily, Jesse and I were under an umbrella, and Ryan and Cole were hunting in the ground blind. But poor Tyler, we knew he was gonna get soaked hunting out in the open in that rain, and knew we were in for a long wet sit.
So we're here this morning. It's January 31st here at No Mercy Outfitter. It's been raining this morning. We've seen a couple of piglets that came into the feeder. Nothing worth shooting yet. So it should be a pretty good morning. Already seeing pigs, so we'll see what happens.
Knowing that these hogs weren't gonna come out in the open in this downpour, Jesse, Tyler, and I decided to do a little bit of spot and stalking, with Ryan and Cole going off with the guide to do the same. After a couple hours of stalking through the brush and getting absolutely soaked, we headed back towards the truck, and on our way we found one last thicket that we wanted to walk to. And wouldn't you know it, there was a couple hogs bedded down in it. Whenever we reached the thicket, a couple of them stood up, and Tyler was able to get a shot off with Jesse filming. Now, I'll tell you this, the filming conditions were not ideal. I mean, with the rain coming down so hard, it just wreaks havoc on a camera. And so the lens was a little bit wet, and Jesse was absolutely soaked, so it was hard to reach the camera buttons and really get the camera out in those type of conditions.
Were you on him?
Yeah, first film kill, spot and stalk. Wasn't the greatest film, but under the circumstances, I'd say I did a pretty good job.
It's right here.
Nah. We kept pushing those pigs in this timber after we found them. And they weren't running very far. They were only going about 100 yards and stopping. We're completely soaked. It's raining like crazy out here. We tried to get on them with a bow and it just wasn't working out. So Tyler took the 35 out and put a stomping on him.
Yeah, that stalk worked perfect. We snuck up right behind that back pond, came right up.
That was awesome.
They came right down to this ditch right to us.
Right on that pond,
So,
damn.
that boy.
You want help?
I'm the cameraman. I don't do that kind of stuff.
Well, it's a terrible, muddy, rainy day here in Oklahoma. We woke up this morning and it was drizzling a little bit. Jesse and I came out here and sat for a while and just didn't have much action. So with this rain, we decided to spot and stalk whenever we got down. And we went out with Tyler and he was able to shoot one with a gun, which was pretty neat. And we just got absolutely drenched walking through the timber. And usually rain does not bode well for hog movement, but we're hoping they'll come up here and feed, or hopefully this rain will let up right before dark and they'll come up here and feed because they haven't been on their feet now for a day with this rain. So anytime it stops, they're gonna come up here and destroy this corn. Good evening, here we are back at the same spot we were this morning. It's still raining now, it's been raining all day, and it's made the hogs, they're moving a little bit slower, but we've still seen a lot this morning. They're just, they keep spotting me when I pull back from my bow. So I just decided to come out the gun tonight because it's my last evening out and I really want to put a hog down. So I dropped the bow, picked up a gun, and that's where we are now. So we'll see if we can put one down tonight. I think we will be able to. Oh, hey, right there. He's coming down off the hill. Oh, he's by himself, there he is. Hog down, baby. Well, got him, boys. I don't think there's no blood trail on that one. He dropped. He's a decent sized hog. I mean, perfect for eating, perfect size for eating. Oh, Tyler's already calling me. Yeah, I smoked one. He dropped. Well, we finally got it done here in Oklahoma. We've been seeing tons of pigs. I've been trying with my bow, and they kept seeing me draw back. 3 or 4 times probably. So finally, I was just like, oh, it's the last evening. I gotta get one down. So I came out here with the rifle and I put her down. He came out as one hog, which is we haven't seen just one hog come out yet. They usually come out in big groups, but he came out by himself and got these out of his feeder, and I smoked him. He was only about a 40-yard shot, easy shot, but he's a small hog. But these are what you want. I mean, these are perfect for eating. So I'm happy with him, and I'm ready to eat him. So let's get back in the blind, and I got another tag. So let's see if we can't fill the other tag tonight too. Well, we finally got it done. This hog came in by itself, which, was kind of nice. You like seeing all those hogs, but man, when they come in groups of 30, like they have been lately, I'm trying to shoot, but I don't want to shoot one, and they're all grouped together and wound another one. So finally we got one. He came in by himself, and he's a little hog, but they're the best eating, so I'm happy with them. And it's the last night. We got about an hour left. I got another tag, so we're gonna stick in here and see if we can't get another one to come in.
Oh, I smoked him. He didn't fall like the other one, but I smoked him. I know I did. Man, I told you if we stuck it out another hour, some more hogs would come in. And 3 more came in. He was the biggest out of that group. I mean, he's probably a 125-pound hog. He's a good hog. And man, I smoked it. That was awesome. He came in about 30 yards. I mean, right at the feeder. It was an easy shot, right where the other one was at. And I knew that if we stuck it out and we stayed back in here, even though I just shot probably 45 minutes ago, I knew we'd still see another hog. And we did. Let's go find him. Well, here he is. I just got done dragging him out about 40 yards. I smoked him. I mean, right behind the shoulder, perfect shot. He's a good hog. He's a good little. I mean, probably 85, 90 pounds. He's a boar. Both of them were boar that I shot. I knew that if we stuck it out, and after I shot that first one, if he just hung in there, I knew more pigs would come out. So we got in there. We got him dragged over by the blind, and we got back in there about 45 minutes later. Him and 2 other ones stepped out, and he's the biggest one out of them. They were all 3 boars. He was about a 40-yard shot, and then he ran about 40 yards in there. He's good. I'm happy with him. Perfect size. I mean, good eating again. So I'm pumped, and thank you, No Mercy.
Well, bottom of the 9th here in Oklahoma. It's day 3. Yesterday was pretty terrible. It was raining all day long, and I didn't see a hog all day. And I'm out here today going bow or bust. I love bow hunting, and so I decided I'd rather shoot one with a bow or not shoot one at all than shoot one with a gun. So Ryan and I came out here to where Cole killed his last night. It's a real good spot with a creek running through it in a big bottom area. We've got a feeder right in front of us. It's going to go off here in about 5 or 10 minutes. Like I said, last chance to dance. Hopefully we'll get something. Well, it's our last morning here at No Mercy Outfitters. Tyler and I still got a tag to fill. It finally stopped raining. It's just sopping wet, just pretty much everywhere. We're barely able to get around. But the rain has finally stopped, so we're hoping for a pretty good morning. Each of us got 1 tag to fill. Steven's got both of his. He's hunting just probably 300 yards away from us. He's still looking for his first hog. It looks like it might be a pretty good morning. It rained all day yesterday. They were held up, so they gotta be hungry. Tyler and I are gonna use our, I got a 308. I got a 7 mag. We left the bows behind. I shot one earlier this weekend with my bow. He wasn't able to get on with this bow, but it's been a great hunt so far.
Day 3 rolled around, our last day of the hunt, and the rain slowed down, but with it came 50-mile-an-hour winds. It was blowing so hard. And Jesse, Cole, and Tyler decided to do a little spot and stalking like we had the day before. I wanted to get out in a tree stand and try and get one with the bow just to see if I could, and that did not work out well at all.
Well, our guide's pulling up now, and so that means this is the end of the line for us. I didn't end up seeing any pigs at all with me in front of the camera. It's not shocking, honestly, with the way my year's gone. That'll probably be the last time I take the bow out until turkey season here in a few months. Looking forward to turkey season, and we'll see you in April.
Just when I thought the hunt was over and we were about to pack up and head home, I heard a shot ring off in the distance. Cole had found a big boar hidden in a brush pile for Jesse to shoot, and it was a great way to cap off a very hard hunt.
That's cool. Nice plan. You came here yesterday with the guide, actually, and he said that they're always laying up in this just a big pile of brush. They just feel safe under there. There's this little hole. Cole snuck around here. We had one earlier pop out the backside of it, so Cole's like, let's sneak around. We snuck around, there's a hole, and there's this big old hog just laying in there. We're gonna go up there and just be careful just in case. Stay behind me, Cole. Yep, he's dead. Oh yeah, he's down. All right, now we just gotta figure out how to drag him out.
Yeah, that's 220 or so.
He's huge.
That's nice.
Well, this is the last hunt here, last morning hunt. Tyler, Cole, and I went and sat out together. Cole was the filmer. Me and Tyler still had a couple tags left to fill, so we were hunting walked all the way over here. Cole snuck around, did the whole little rock throw and said, "Come here, little piggy," or whatever he said. And one popped out, went out the backside. We didn't get on him. Cole's like, "Let's sneak around." He went over here by himself actually and spotted this big old, probably 200-pound hog right here in that little hole. Called us over, and Tyler and I came over here, and this is the result. It's been a great hunt so far. I went 2 for 2. Cole's got both of his tags fielded, and Tyler was able to shoot another one on a spot and stalk. So it's been a great hunt so far. A lot of fun. I'm glad we came down here. This red clay is filthy, but you know, it's awesome. Had a really good time down here. Can't wait to get back to Missouri.
This was by far one of the best hog hunts I'd ever been on. No Mercy Outfitters was absolutely 5-star. We got down there, and with the weather conditions terrible, we were still able to get on quite a few hogs. Myself personally, I wasn't able to take one, but everyone else in the group was able to take 2. And it really turned into a great hunt, and I'll definitely be back next year. We want to thank you for tuning in for this week of Point of Impact, and make sure and catch up with us next week on another exciting episode.